Rams. I'm already becoming nostalgic about the 2023 season. I hate to know that we're going to play the last regular season game today. Ah, shucks. Fam, I mean, you look at what happened today. I mean, I know you're watching the scoreboard because the scoreboard is the most exciting thing today. Okay, because, I mean, let me say a game that's significant. Texas, man, what did you do, man? Well, the Colts, Colts just couldn't do it. The Dolphins stopped the Jets cold. I mean, Steelers beat the Browns. But they had to have a certain few things happen before they'd be in the playoffs, right? I mean, they beat the Browns to death. You know how much money they're playing one Deshaun Watson? Was he out there today? I didn't even get a chance to watch that one. Bears, Vikings. The thing about today, though, when you look at Tampa Bay, uh, do you think they're going to make it out of the first round of the playoffs? It's too bad that. I mean, I know they weren't serious today. They didn't have anything to lose. They were going to win that division no matter what, right? But it really is. God, man. Uh, let me just start here. Okay, here's the games coming up. Us, everything below that line. The Panthers, the Panthers beat the Saints 10-7. The Panthers are a strange bunch. They could, the Panthers would have put themselves in position to be in the playoffs had they just beat Tom last week. Oh man, look at below that line: 49ers, Cardinals, Commanders, Cowboys, Rams, Hawks, Eagles, Giants. All these games, Broncos, Chargers, Packers, Lions. All these games have pending results. It could have impact the playoffs from this hour on, fam. It's on. Let me see our injury list, or not injury, but inactives one more time. Because okay, uh, inactives today: Jimmy G, Ross Dwelly. Ross Dwelly can't get no burn anymore. What happened to Ross? I guess Ross is on his way out. Dre Greenlaw. Now I'm not sure. It's probably a precautionary measure. I'm hoping because Dre's got to get well by next week. Dre, you gonna be okay? Drake Jackson's gonna take the day off. Drake didn't he take the game off last week? Kevin Givens, Ambry Thomas. Ambry Thomas to me is the biggest story of last year. He's quietly that guy. And the relevance is his story in conjunction with our secondary that needed his growth from last year to come on in this year. Because everybody's worried about Demo, except for every opposing OC that we're going to be seeing down the road. Now let's see what happens to him today. But I don't know what D'Amico can do with Demo. He only has so much God-given talent. And foot speed is one of the things that he's really struggling with. Man, let me get Kofefe coffee. Just a few minutes early. I know people got to point out when I'm early. Because if there was one thing I could do is I could be late. It's CP time. Look that up. CP time. I can say what it is because it's ridiculous. 3 days, my birthday. Kofefe, and I will see you in the next 3 days a lot. See, because you figure today. Let's see. This is the date. Tomorrow, Victory Monday. I already got Victory Monday. Let's do Victory Monday on your birthday, okay? Chris Hansen, Tom C. How y'all doing today, huh? Y'all ready for this win? And take over the West so I can, at the end of the game, say, Rudy, Cate Cabron. Respect the new owners of the NFC West. What, are you serious? No more Ramilia. Remember that. You guys are done. Rudy. Rudy's just cutting up on Twitter, boy. Now we're ganging up on him. Lori, Lori. Glenn, match up today's Comedy Bowl, Rams versus Seahawks. I've had a lot of names for that team, for that game. The Comedy Bowl is a good one. The Toilet Bowl comes to mind. The let's see what else. The Comedy Bowl is a good one though. That's a good one. The Irrelevant Bowl, the Non-Factor Bowl, the Used to Be's Bowl, the Has-Beens Bowl. And Chris Hansen, McVay's already. Hey, McVay told people weeks ago. Listen, I'm probably gonna. When my guys go, I'm probably gonna go. So, I'm gonna leave as well. I don't plan on staying around after that. McVay's already. Even as we speak, McVay's on the phone, probably talking to Fox, ESPN, any number of networks that want to put him in the booth anyway. Let's face it, McVay's a very colorful person. He'll look great in the booth. The Caca Bowl. That's my favorite. The Caca Bowl. That's that, Chris. That's epic. That's good stuff. That's creativity. Sinister, what's up, fam? Chris, Lori, Joshua Peppers. Hey, let's get that number one seed. Oh, if only Joshua. The Giants aren't going to be for real today. They don't need to be. So you got to come in with the mindset if you're going to win a game. I see the Giants just cruising through that game, trying to stay healthy. Not putting on any more effort than necessary. The only team you see doing that last year, remember the Cowboys and the Eagles? The Cowboys were already in the playoffs, but they decided to go in and just lay it. It was the end of the season. It was the last game or so. They decided to just go and lay it on thick on the Eagles. They were just pounding the Eagles. And, took them out. But I don't see the Giants coming in with that attitude with the Eagles. I just don't see it. How can I stream the 49ers? It might be too late. You could go over to NFL Network and see if you can get into a trial situation, because sometimes they run trials and you can get a game for free. Otherwise, I really don't know Niner for Life. Because, man, the NFL is keeping an eye out. Any Renegade stream you see, you'll be able to watch it for a few minutes. All of a sudden, the NFL will find out about it. They got algorithms or something that know where their games are being shown illegally, right? And they'll come in and shut it down right in the middle of the game. So, it's hard to get a free shot now. Computer Enthusiast says chicken wings. I'm not sure. 4 more minutes till we score 9 points. Billy Lee, is the Ram game on already? Because we're not playing yet. What time is it? Hey, you know what? We may have the wrong broadcast. Yeah, it's never on the one we. Anyway, David Overs, what's up? Super Saints Ladder for Life. Grab a trial. Yeah, right. Grab a trial of a VPN service, then set it locally to San Fran. Then you should be able to stream on Fox. Yeah, there's little tricks, little games you can play. You can do that all regular season long, but I don't know if you could do it for the playoffs or not. Sports Search. Actually, they're charging less for the playoffs now. It's not cheap, but if you're just now getting involved, it becomes still too expensive, because it's the playoffs. You don't know how long they'll last, right? And Omar B, Antoine Tran, Nick Bosa getting to 20 sacks today. GB Vool, I see you. Melioso, hey, Robert, the most important is everyone stay healthy. I know, right? Brian Culp, what's up, Brian? Antoine, Omar B, Rohat Director. You can watch game for free. Okay, there you go, Rohat Director. Per the more 41-9, Ronbo. Defense is pissed. That's right. D'Amico probably had a talk with his defense, man. You know what we did against the Raiders, man. Y'all know we can't keep that up, right? Okay, now I got the broadcast. Yeah, we can't keep that up, right? People think we got, oh, there he goes, big JJ, looking bigger than ever. Oh, he's planning on going out looking good, too. See, this could be a problem. Because can you imagine the Niners running out of tunnel, big 71 out front, Debo. Jennings is all pumped up. He's looking crazy coming out of the tunnel. I just seen 2-5. Christian McCaffrey, man, I want you to take it easy today, baby boy. NFC's #1 seed with a win and Eagles loss. Is it too much to ask for, fam? Is it too much to ask for? I don't know what I'll do with myself if that happens. We will be the Cinderella story of the year. Hey, Melvin Guelfu. Hey, how are you doing today? I think you'll reach Super Saiyan level 4 today. Have a good day. Melvin, thanks, fam. Oh, God, my nerves are shot. It's all it takes. I should really raise that cam so I could stand up. I don't really want to feel like I want to sit down. I'm going to have to take those moments when I need to zoom across the room and crash against the wall. Ooh, you can feel that surge. Come on, man, kick it hole. Oh, God. And I'm not concerned about the 49ers and the Cardinals as much as I am about the Eagles and Giants. That's who I want. Oh, my God. They haven't started yet either. We start exactly the same time. Can you imagine? The Cowboys come out. Everybody starts at the same damn time. Now, Broncos and Chargers, there's something on the side you can watch, too, just for the comedy involved there. Packers and Lions. Later. Packers and Lions are the night game. Can you imagine? Why? We did that. Why you want to do that, NFL? Packers and Lions, I mean, J.J. Watt's a bigger deal than the Lions. Come on. And we're the bigger deal with our rookie quarterback who's played less of the season. I mean, we should be on this evening, not the Packers and Lions. We should be watching the Packers and Lions now. 49ers came out pumped up. Was 15. They damn near killed him on that return. I'm kind of glad we don't have the ball first because when we have the ball first on offense, we tend to look like we don't know what we're doing. But then again, Talanoa Hufanga, this is your test now. This is your first series is usually the one that you get hurt. And they're going to come right at you. Bam, bam, bam. Helmets, helmets, helmets. Look at Fred. Vader, it's time. It's time. It's 49ers time. Let's get this sweep. You guys bring your brooms? Okay, here they come and run. Oh, they're going to try some tricks on us. Uh-oh, it might work, too. No, we'll go pick that off. Y'all let him catch it. Y'all let him catch it. He's going in for a touchdown. JC, I'm at Levi's, and it's loud and crazy. Bang, bang. 10 straight coming. Fam, why did they let him catch it? I got Demo over there, and who else? What in the world? See, this is what I'm saying about the first series. Offensively, we're going to smell on the first series, too. We have this knack for coming out and smelling like poo-poo on the starting of the first series. How in the hell did y'all let him catch that? I got two of you standing right on top of him, and he took it away from both of you? Oh, that's A.J. Green. But still, I got two of you on him, and you can't stop him, which is very worrisome. See, I don't feel like starting off the game mad as hell. Niners, good Lord. Can I get a replay on that, please? My God, that was ridiculous. Okay. Demo, of course, is over there on the worst guy he could be on. He's got a hide on, and he takes off. And then here comes the safety help. The ball's up in the air for what it seems like forever. And AJ just reached over the top of little Demo and abused him and ran under the end zone with. Hey, ref, that should have been offensive interference. Isn't he? Oh, I'm surprised we didn't get called for hitting Blau. No, that was a simultaneous hit. Poor Demo. They're gonna do that to you all day, D. If you can't see every OC, you know what worries about this? Every OC in the league is watching the Demo situation. They know that's where we're most vulnerable. Oh, God. I wish there was a way to stop that. Ambry Thomas, man, Raheem, here we go again. Looking always start so damn slow. But you got to give up a touchdown on the first play? Oh, man. Just poured water on my smoking right away. I mean, oh, God. Jesus. They may not score again all day, but why every time the first series has got to be like that? My God, Niners. Gennady Moreno Turlock Norte. I just don't get it. Why do we have to start out like this? Well, look at him. McCaffrey, I mean, he ran right up the gut on that, too. SARS 11. I've seen enough of Lenore. Even though it was offensive pass interference, it was, but I mean, still Lenore, he just gets no respect. The refs don't even care about him now. Oh. They did that so easy. They're going to try it again, too. Oh, man. Oh, I can't get over that. Until we score. There's Juice. The Juice is on the loose, too. And the Cardinals hate that. Look at the Juice getting out flexing. The Cardinals hate yak. They don't like to deal with yak people. Well, they go hate us. But look, see, finally use Juice like he should be. Look at Juice made a man miss. Use Juice, damn it. He's like this all the time. Because he's always blocking and nobody takes him seriously until well, they will now, but I mean, Juice the damn ball. Good job, Juice. God, I can't get over that. Just went down and beat him right away. And he opts to run. He runs, run out. Did Purdy just do a Russell Wilson? Purdy just did a Russell Wilson. That boy's speed, they say he's got that. When he first takes off, he's impossible to catch. He is quick. Let's go, Big Purdy. Look at JJ's breathing hard. Brother JJ, don't get involved in those kind of chases. When Purdy does that, here comes something. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Juice in the backfield. McCaffrey's in the backfield. Juice is in motion. Purdy fires. He throws a little high to Ayuk. Ayuk, boy. All right, bring that down. Bring that down, Brock, because them defenders was right on him. He might have got a few more yards if he could have got that ball just a split second earlier. Chris, this is same old Lord. Meanwhile, Giants aren't trying to win a carnival contest with their quarterback who looks like they picked up from the Goodwill store. What's going on over there? It ain't no score yet, fam. Giants and Eagles. Here comes Christian, of course. Coach Shanahan. Coach Shanahan, I'm telling you right now, let McCaffrey get a little warm up. I want to see Josh. Come on, Coach, please. Put Jordan Mason in there. Let him have some run, Kyle. You need to get him up to speed anyway. Damn, I cannot get him. I can't get Kyle to stop this. Christian will be fine watching a little bit more. He don't need to play all day. I know he did, Crypto King. That's true. We got away with that. I don't understand how the refs don't see that. Okay, Brock Slides one over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's off to the races. Yeah, he's. That's touchdown. I know we're that close to the goal line. Wow, pow. Chris McCaffrey, that boy can stop on a dime, give you 9 cents change, and run for 10 more yards. Coach, that's it for McCaffrey today, okay? Coach, that's enough. It's a Jordan Mason day from his point on. You got all you need. McCaffrey's warmed up. You got a little workout in today. That's all he needed. That's enough. That's enough, Coach. John Lynch, call your boy, man. Come on. Güero. ¿Qué pasó, carnal? Here we go again, Ronbo. I know, right? Güero, look for our boy to improve on the next series. Watch, Demo's going to come out a man on fire this next time. He's going to get even with this. I know he is, because Demo, you know, you can't continue to embarrass him every week, play after play after play. He's starting to probably feel like he's being picked on. I'm looking for Demo to get flagged for unnecessary roughness on this next series. And if that happens, as long as he's not way downfield, I'm going to applaud him. I'm going to say things like, get mad, Demo. Yeah, hell yeah, get mad. Slap, when you get him down next time, slap hell out of him once you got him down there and spit on him. Don't you never come in my area again. You know, get mean. Stop getting abused. You ain't getting no respect as it is. Come on, man. God. Sick of that. Every week, it's somebody in the first series. You know, family, this goes down the line. We get into a tight game situation. We cannot start the game off donating points like this. Dan Piccolo, we need to win, keep the number 2 seed, let CMC play. No, Dan, we don't need. You don't need CMC to play to beat these guys. You need Demo to play a little better defense, but you don't need CMC to beat these guys. Hey, I'm serious. Okay, watch the next series and see what I mean. Now, I know we're not supposed to disrespect teams, and like D'Amico says, don't underestimate any opponent, but still, this is not necessary. I need McCaffrey starting next week on. This week, I got Jordan Mason. That boy can run some. Dan, you've seen Jordan Mason in action. You know he can handle today's load. You and me both know that. You know? CMC is that's that weapon you use. Look at Green. Look at Green. That's, ooh. And people complain, man, you 49 fans are always complaining about the refs. Well, shit. The refs won't behave. He did everything but throw D'Amico on the ground. Sick of that. Why do we have to be the victims of that abuse every damn week? I know. I do agree with the booth. I do love watching McCaffrey with the ball. The boy is just gifted. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. What? What did I miss? Did the Cardinals miss the extra point? I was so mad I wasn't even watching. The Cardinals missed the extra point. Wait, they must have a mistake on the scoreboard. I thought they made the extra point. They missed the extra point. It's 7-6. Show the scoreboard. It is. Okay, I'm not getting any rush. I'm worried. I'm worried about that. Cardinals ain't got no offensive line, fam. And Guerrero, I was watching the game, Chiefs and Faders. It looks so easy for the freaking Chiefs playing the Faders. Not good for our defense. Guerrero, I was saying the same thing. But you know, a lot of people told me, try to soothe me. They said, man, y'all remember, man, the Raiders, and Chiefs play each other all day, all year, every year. There's something like what we do when we play the Rams. The Rams may look like they just badasses against somebody else. When we play them, they can't do nothing. Okay, they got even. You know what? Because I'm not sure Tavares was in infraction on that one, but they didn't blow no whistle because they know better. Y'all owe us that. Tavares said, "Look, AJ, I'm sorry, man, but I got to stay with you the rest of the day, man. So, if you thought you was going to have an all-star day today, forget about it. Boy, I'm going to be on that ass." Yeah. Let's go, Tavares. You're the dude from here on, man. You're the only guy I got. Because, Demo, come on, man. I want to see some redemption from you, man. Come on, Demo. Because he's coming right at you. I know it. If he sees you open, he's going. There you go. There you go, defense. That's what I'm talking about. Lay that blow down. Fred, was that you? No, that must have been Minahu. Because Minahu he jumped in the camera and did his celebration. Let me say that again. I mean, who that was you? Look at you. Noah's that become? Okay, that's what I'm talking about, defense. Show me some muscle today, man, because you guys, man, because the Raiders' offensive line, you made them look like all-stars. Because Ray, first man can forget it. Look at Ray. Look at Ray. Look at him dancing. Ray, you know what? This is the last game, Ray. If you can bust one all the way back, that'd become good to see you again, man. Because you've been MIA a few weeks. Oh, but they got cartoons. I love it. I love it. I want to get that whole. I want to get that whole video. Danny Terry, we need to put Jimmy G as the corner at this point. Because he probably plays as well as Demo. God. Man. Lincoln, you can't bench 38 though, because I don't know what else. You could put Womack out there, but I don't know if Womack. If they say Demo beat Womack out, I guess. Here's my homeboy. My homeboy, you spoke too soon, huh? They had one play, and here comes my homeboy. Oh, he ain't. I don't know. Cards were laughing like hell at Demo. That ought to make Demo's man up a little bit harder anyway. I know, Michael Catanzaro, man, let it be Mason's Day. We don't need to run McCaffrey to death today. Kyle, if he gets hurt, I'm going to be mad as hell. Because it was unnecessary. If he's going to get hurt, I want him to get hurt when it counts. Not today. And Lauren Lee. Josh Allen. Yeah, because he would kill us. And mainly because of the receivers. Allen can get the ball to him, but the thing is, the receivers. Yeah. Honestly, though, I do not see Buffalo. They're going to be playing really inspired, though. I don't see them getting past the Bengals or the Chiefs. Unless they get Von Miller. Does he play today? Yeah. Because, see, the Buffalo's reliance, D'Amico might be able to outdeal. The reliance on Josh Allen's is too heavy. Because they don't like to run a balanced attack. It's all about Allen or nothing. And they got some damn good running backs. That's just really got two. Rakim, I have season tickets and I travel to away games. I also have Sunday ticket, But listen to you as a vessel officer to keep up with the team. Thank you for what you do. Rakim, that's a heavy duty compliment. Thank you, fam. Because I had my own personal taste in it. I guess that's something, being a 49er fan, you can relate to. Brock just licked his fingers. Look out. Big play coming. Big play. Uh-oh. They got him. JJ, of course. You know what, though? I ain't even mad at that. If JJ gets a sack today, that gives him 13.5 on the season. I don't mind JJ getting a sack. I don't want this to happen all day. Burford's job today was to try to do something with a Hall of Famer. It was asking too much, It really was. Burford. There's gonna be a lot of teachable moments though for Burford today. So this is what counts. All right, guys. Coach, where's Jordan Mason? Okay, he steps back. He fires. Oh, nice catch by Ayuk. What? Is that not a catch? How come it's not a catch? Let's see what the refs say. Oh, he's walking off the field. It's not a catch. Well, kind of, but no. It never touched the ground. Hey, Kyle, it stays in his arms. Oh, no, no, hit the ground. Yeah, hit the ground a couple of times. Okay. I was going to say more of the 49ers' misery. Referees. Okay, we're holding on to a thin 1-point lead after 2 series. J.J. Watt being a factor in that last drive. Uh-oh. There you go. All right. Thank you, special teams. Special teams is looking like they're ready to play some ball today. Look at Brock. Look at Brock's face. Brock ain't even concerned. Stay with it, Brock. Stay with it. I got faith in you, baby boy. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Way to hold on to that ball. That's what you did. You know how we do in the first round, the first quarter? The 49ers are like prize fighters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they put that AT&T girls back in them sweaters. I say they took her out of those for a minute. Danny Terry, we have to address this now. Josh, what's that? My homeboy, you we always have to get rid of these people one at a time. We had to get rid of the Raider people. And I miss those Raider fans. They numbered in the dozens. Every time we had good time, and the Raider fans would come in, as if it was their party. And then again, the Hawks fans who were residents in here for a long time. They didn't even leave their toothbrush behind. They have no intention of coming back, right? And then, of course, the Rams fans moved in with us for a couple of years. We always get people that just come moving in and hanging their stuff in the closet and bringing in their leaving their shoes in the. It makes no sense. What fans ought to learn is the 49ers we're an organization that has prestige. We have tradition. We may suffer or struggle for a minute, but we don't make it ongoing. You look at the Rams. McVay's already now questionable as the return for a coach, even as early as this year, and I thought he would hang out at least one more season. You've got Aaron Donald, Mr. First Ballot Hall of Famer, who's probably going to make a decision to retire this year as well. And that's probably what's spurring McVay to go around saying things like, no, it was a good time. It was a good burn. It was a good run with the Rams. I'm not sure if I want to continue as it was. As I said, I'm not going to stay around after my guys go. McVay, your guys, you're what you call a bandwagon coach. You came into a situation where the team was pretty much already put together. All you had to do was add a couple of pieces. You guys went out and spent a lot of money to get a lot of blue chip free agents. You gave up all your draft picks. And what you did, Sean, and a lot of it's probably your fault, you got together with the GM and you destroyed that organization for future purposes. Now, you guys made jokes about saying all that matters is a Super Bowl, F them picks and all that stuff. Well, you F them picks and you also F your future. It's okay. You won the Super Bowl. I got to give it to you. And Super Bowls are hard to win. But now look, you may enter a whole decade of complete mediocrity. You've got no money. You've got no picks for God knows how long. and that's gonna fester pretty soon. The moving you guys like to do around the country, you may be moving out of SoFi. My prediction is in within the next 3 years, you guys will be looking for a place that doesn't have a franchise. New Mexico, someplace. Oh man, come on, Niners. Oh man, Vermont, places like. Oh man, what are some obscure cities? Omaha. It's you guys just you were having fun, and now look at you. You see, and you laughed at us for building a team properly. As John Lynch and Kyle Shannon were always saying, they got to build this team right. See, you built your team wrong, and you got to pay the piper. And the Familia is about to be disbanded. I've been waiting for week 18, Rudy, and you know it. I should wait till we win this game. Fix the score. Do we have 7-6? Was our score? Man. Thanks, man. Michael Gonzalez seems he needs to be ready to take this team to the playoffs. Exactly. Yeah, 49er fan. 49er fan, W2F 38 still in the game. We don't have anybody else. Dante Johnson's even out with an ACL. I mean, we've got teams will be going that way all the time too. And the Cardinals appear to be moving here, don't they? Yeah. Look at Demo. That's not Demo. That's J-Dub. Blau is. He's not as. I don't know. He's not. I don't know what I expected, but he's not. He's not what I thought he'd be. Well, look. Oh, here comes the blitz. Oh no, the ball's out. I bet the way they're fighting. Did you see Fred? That's actually an infraction. Fred, let's see where they spot the ball. You're not supposed to jump over the line of scrimmage like that. Is that only on? The fashion now is the offensive lineman just shoves the quarterback across the line, but it didn't work this time. Boy, Niners got mean on that one. Okay, that's how you're supposed to treat the Cardinals. That's how you treat the Cardinals. Don't be letting them run up nothing against the best defense in the NFL. See, Rudy, tell your coach to pay attention. Boy, Fred, that was Fred. That move by Fred worked. Good. Fred, you guys must have been working on that one. That was pretty. Fred, with cat-like reflex, as soon as that ball was snapped, Fred was airborne and over the top. All right, Niners, let's go. I don't want to see that same thing. Chris McCaffrey still in the game. Oh, man. Right, Bills will play Dolphins in the play. They talk about the playoffs already. And here come the Eagles getting on the scoreboard first. That's going to be a 10-0 lead, I guess, because I already see 3. So, you make sure not to lose this game. Today, 35-17 Niners. You think they're going to get 17 on us? Maybe. That ball hit the ground and bounced into his hands anyway. Way to fake it, though, Debo. Yeah, you know what? JJ's putting a lot of pressure on Burford. And there was no running back in there. Did you see that throw? See, this is where that baseball plan works. But he's got to get that throw up. Come on, Brock. I've seen a couple of bad throws. And last week, you didn't have any. Well, you had one, but come on, let's go. Come on, Brock. Let's get it together. Find somebody, B. Find somebody, Brock. Get out of there. Good job. Get rid of the ball. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who wasn't open downfield? One thing about it, Brock's gonna go find whoever that was his job to get open and give him grief. Go get him, Brock. I got faith in you, man. Come on. I'm a little more concerned with my offensive line. I just seen a move get put on the best left tackle in football, and it worked. Out quickened. I mean, he out quicked. You know, they're taking it to us right now, ain't they? They really are. We'll adjust at the half, but we can't be behind. I don't want to go behind again this week. Take him down, Niners. Come on, special teams. Now, we've been sacked twice today. Ending our drives. Good thing we scored on that first drive. Brock, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't put your head back up. You're all right. You're all right. Go talk to Greasy. You'll be fine. Yeah, I know. They missed. I didn't even see it. I was so mad, but Demo, I wasn't even paying any attention. I know, Josh, the O-line looks like they don't feel like playing. You know, this is the 49ers. They do. We keep thinking they never play down to the competition. They do sometimes. Maybe not yet. It's like a cold splash in the face. Right now, the 49ers are playing so-so football. They'll straighten up in a minute. Yeah, this is J.J. Watt's last game, so they're going to play hard. That's true, Red Zone Gold. Jim, ever don't get your hopes up. The great Purdy been declining the last 3 weeks. He's fine. He's all right. He'll be all right. Tell him, Sergio. Gee, Dean's in here already. Gee, don't you have a game to watch? Go away. Guy's like a fungus. You got to keep on putting that stuff on it to keep it from growing back. A big Raider. Here come a Raider fan, right? Yeah, we gave the NFL the blueprint to beat the Niners. Why y'all didn't use it? 49 fan, I know. GT. The great Geno Smith. What's Cliff doing? Praying? Oh, play. Oh, love for DeMar. I support that for sure. Way to go, San Francisco PR. Let's hear it for DeMar. Get it up there. Get it up there, fam. DeMar. He's going to be okay. Yes. G-Dub said, don't give me time to get there. Dortch hasn't missed a pass this season, and he really had to go up to get that one. Yeah, that's what teams are gonna have to do. You as far as beating Demo up, you do that too often, your quarterback will be laying in the dirt. So you gotta wait for them deep routes to develop. That's dangerous against the Niners. So that's the only thing we got going. That's the best thing we got going for us as far as Demo. Sit up there and keep going and take them shots downfield and get your butt buried. Vanessa's on Carlos. Gee, I was actually like, if the Rams beat you today, Gee, you know it's all over. You're Your lease will be definitely canceled for coming in here because you won't have anything to say. That means you guys will be the sorriest team in since the Super Bowl era ended, or since the Super Bowl era began. You guys will represent the sorriest franchise defending it. I mean, I'm talking a complete fail title defense ever. You have to give the Hawks a little love because they did own us for a long time, and Rams y'all ain't know nothing. I mean, I'm talking nothing. Getting 5-1. Yeah, Super Saints. A lot of people say that, but you'll get tired of losing. Look at the Jets. Ever since Joe Namath, it hurts, man. You could go 1 year, maybe two, but when you start getting into double digits and getting your ass kicked every year because you did something stupid, that gets old. I thought we almost blocked that. Now for the 49ers, you have a slight point though, because getting a sixth Lombardi and taking a few years off, we'd still be elite for a long time. I mean, nobody in NFC West would catch up with us. Yeah. But football season is something you want to enjoy. You want to feel, even if you know your team's probably not going to the Super Bowl, you want to be inspired and have fun with your team every week. Getting your ass handed to you week after week like the Rams have, that's not fun. I mean, we did that for 3 years after Harbaugh left. Wait, 20? See. As you're right in the thick of the mix from the time Harbaugh came until he left. And then after that, it was like, I really hated it. I mean, 2014, here comes Jimmy T. You knew we had not a prayer. Following year, here comes Chip Kelly. You know we don't have a prayer. Well, we looked good a few times. Did we have Jimmy T 1 year or two? So 2013, we went 8-8, and that was the beginning of the end right there. So 1, 2, 3 years, 2014, 15, 16. That wasn't fun. The draft, okay, about a losing team, the draft is fun. Free agency is fun. You can't draw free agents when you don't have a good team, though, because they don't want to come to you. It's a waste of their time. But the draft was fun. That was the high point of our season for those 3 years, the draft. But the draft is only before the season starts, and then after that, got our brains beat out on a weekly basis. I don't know. I mean, I want the trophy, but I don't want to just. I mean, can you keep building a team? You look at the Hawks; they were competitive every year. That's fun. Even though they didn't win the Super Bowl all the time, but that was still fun. The Hawks were right in the thick of the mix all the time. That's what I want. The Patriots right in the thick of the mix every year. I'll take that over. Well, we bought a trophy. Now what? Well, we're going to shit now. No. I'm super taints. I can't go over that. That's why I like Shanahan and Lynch. I don't think is Trey sleep. Oh, that's why I like Shanahan and Lynch because they don't like to do that either. They're building a team because they want to win. Alex Mason, I remember we went 2-14, and those 2 wins against the Rams. I know that was Chip Kelly's year. Yeah, I don't feel like going through that. That sucks. 2-14. Every network, everybody. Remember that show that Chris Simmons had, and he'd say guaranteed to lose. That show used to piss me. I hated Chris back then. That used to piss me off so much between those years. Chris Simmons, all right, guaranteed to lose. 49ers, you're guaranteed to lose. And I said, oh, man, see, that's why I get sick of hearing. I'd still watch the show, though. Because I wanted to see one week when Simmons would be wrong. He was right every damn week in that 2-14 season. 49ers against the Seahawks. You're guaranteed to lose. Oh, you mother. Big Show. The right guard spot is a huge liability. Hope John doesn't ignore it. A draft to free agency. Lenore, too. I love Mosley, but he's never available. Big Show, you're so right. Mosley just can't. He'll never play a whole season. But this year, he took it to the next level. He got taken all the way out. Why should all your best ball players do that? McCaffrey, first down. Show, give Burford a little time though, because he's developing. You know, JJ Watt's just a Hall of Famer. You haven't seen that happen every week. He usually is one of the best guys on the offensive line as far as getting up off pressures. Remember, this is JJ's last game, so he's like going to be a house on fire coming at you. So this first quarter is really dragging ass. We're not really, we're out there, but we're not, What's going on with the Vikings? Seahawks leading the Rams 6. No, it's tied up. The Eagles are beating the Giants 10-0. Commanders are whipping on the Cowboys already 7-0. Their game doesn't mean diddly squat to us, though. The Broncos and Chargers 7-0. Man. Come on, Niners. We're waiting for you guys to do something special. Come on, Niners. Johnny Robinson, everyone's forgetting that they don't have many picks in this coming draft. That's true. We don't have a first and second round pick, do we? Do we have a second round pick? I think we had a second round pick. Am I right on that? I know, Jack. We if only we would have beat the Bears or Broncos this year. But Chad, every team had a couple of games they had no business losing that's in the top 5. When you go back, you look at how the Eagles lose that game they lost, right? They only lost one they shouldn't have lost, though. The Vikings got their brains beat out 4 times, yeah. And a couple of those games made no sense to get the Vikings with that record 12 and what they have 12-2 or something. All of a sudden they couldn't beat nobody. So every team goes through that. So it's kind of like that's kind of like even up. We're having a lot of. Is that a drop? Was that a drop? Or was that whose fault was that? Damn, let me pay attention here. What? Come on, Brock. Find that sweet spot again. Come on. Purdy's on a keeper. It's not going to work. Could you dial that play up? Bad choice, Kyle. Their pursuit's too hot. We're not. What do they have in the secondary that we don't have anybody open ever? Strange. Brock tripped over his foot. Well, actually, it was called a trip up. Oh, teams are watching this defensive effort. This is kind of frightening. But what are they doing to Brock just frazzling him? Get rid of it, Brock. Get rid of it. Keep your eyes downfield. There you go. Fam, what I'm seeing now is disturbing. You know, when people talk about having film on a quarterback and pretty soon they'll figure out how to defend him, I never really fully believe in that because I always think it's selection of plays, timing, and how the quarterback reads the defense. But you know, what is it that Brock does really well? A lot of things. How they take everything away. I think he'll snap out of this in a minute. I think this is just temporary because they're all pumped up for JJ. But we're going to fool around here and get behind here in a minute if things don't improve, unless our defense takes over the game and maybe gets a takeaway and a pick six or something. Right now, it's not looking very healthy out there, is it? Juwan dropped it. Okay, see? Yeah, Jennings dropped. We don't have a second rounder either, huh? Jesus Christ, this game looks a bit scripted so far. Well, you know, Kyle actually does script all the plays for the first drive, and you notice the first drive worked like the charm because they practice that scripted play to death. J.I. Jones had started underperforming with our starters and might lose to another bad team. Hashtag fire Kyle. J.I. Jones, I don't know you need to fire Kyle. I need those guys to man up. Get your ass in gear. You can only blame the coach for so much. Players got to play. Juwan didn't have to drop that ball. Kyle didn't have anything to do with that. Debo's got to stop getting smoked. Kyle can't help that. You know? The coach can only take it so far. He can tell you what to do and how to do it. You got to go do it. Now, what I do need for Kyle to do is I don't need Brock Purdy out there running the ball. This offense works better when you get rid of the ball quickly to a playmaker. I understand you got to fool him every now and then, but Kyle, don't keep running that play. Billy. Coach teams like you want that number one, two spot. You got to get through us and watch retirement. I know, right? Right, fellas, play like this in the playoffs. We're not going nowhere. Yeah. Raul, this game should be over by halftime. This game is not going to be over by halftime. The 49ers look like they're trying to figure something out there. And they haven't yet. Yeah, Romy, you're right. We need to relax. All right, come on, defense. I need you guys to step it up a little bit today because we're having a problem here. Got that. Is that Gibson again? Mr. Gibson, you got. What did I just say? I need my defense to step a little bit. Maybe get a pick six. Boy, Gibson stepped right up and picked. Gibson up. You know what I'm saying? Because we needed that. We needed that because we're having a lot of problems here. You know, this is why I'm saying that. Everybody's talking about, since Brock get there, we're scoring 37 points. Look, I love me some Brock. I really do. But don't be talking about how the defense ain't doing nothing. You can't give it all to Brock. You got to give the defense has been doing this the whole time. You got to have your defense. In fact, Who was that that got defense to death today? Your defense is what's going to win in the playoffs and the Super Bowl anyway, basically. Your offense need to do need to do their share of work. But your defense is going to be the one that's going to win you the games. Why? Because they're going to stop the other team. That's the most important thing about these games at this level. Not the Cardinals, but I mean in the playoffs. Your defense has got to deliver. If you think you're going to go out there with a half-assed defense and win, which is worrisome because our defense looks half-assed every now and then, but not long enough for a team to really beat us up. Well, except for the case of the Chiefs in that game. And the Raiders last week was a little bit disturbing. Brock, get rid of it. Get rid of it. There you go. You waited too long. I see some hesitation on Brock's part today. Here's when the coaching. What are they doing to Brock? Oh, he was okay. He was looking for that's his check down. He's looking for another option. Okay. See, that's what Christian McCaffrey's brought to this team. When you got as many great players as we do in the offense, those players have to be accounted for. If you have that added valve with Christian McCaffrey's skill, that's when you excel. That's when you excel. Because McCaffrey's always available. Because you can't, if not, the guy downfield is going to be open. That's all. Oh, is that a false start? No, that's on the defense from where he threw that flag. What are you calling? Yeah, D. Who's the aerospace engineer? Who's he talking about? See, JJ's trying to call on his veteran experience and time that count. Punky boy, who's that? It's the pressure. Oh, that's hot. Oh. I told right now. I'm glad it was really did that. Oh, yeah. Look at Mitch. Look at Mitchell. Look at Mitchell. Mitchell's tough, too. Look at him. He ain't that big, but boy, that dude, pound for pound, is just tough. 14-6. As we gradually pull away from the Cardinals and the NFC West, leaving them all in mediocrity. Look at Mitchell. He took that first hit. Wham! Thompson, I'm taking you in with me. Oh, look at that grit to get into that end zone. Gee, Kittle, was that you in on that block? Looking good, baby boy. Where's that Raider fan with his blueprints? One thing you cannot do, you cannot blueprint against the run. See, here's the thing. You look at the Tampa Bay team and that guy Glazier, what his name is? Your blueprint can't help you when the Falcons are just killing you with a running back like that. Girl, your games. I'm ahead. We're ahead. I'm always a few minutes. I'm always a couple minutes behind. This is shocking. Girl, thanks for that contribution, fam. You can't see. That's why Aaron Rodgers is telling you about blueprints. Remember that year that Mostert went crazy, got over 200 yards in a playoff game? There's no blueprint for that. Your defense has to be able to stop the run or not. You can strategically place people all you want. It's the only time you can run blueprints really effective is usually on the air attack. See that? That's why I think that's another reason why Kyle's philosophy is run the ball, because that's going to make your air attack more effective. Because now you take away whatever that defense was trying to do, and you're beating their brains out physically. Smash mouth football will never go out of style. That's just the God's truth. physically beating the team up. Of course, it didn't work for Mark Henry. I mean, the Titans, it didn't work. I'm kind of excited about the Jaguars winning that game, though. That was kind of funny. I said, the Jags, they've suffered. And we can relate to anybody that suffers after going through the 3 years we went through, 4 years, actually, because as from 2017, we didn't go anywhere. So that's 4 years of absolute sucking. Because we were winning losing all those games by 2 and 3 points. And, Commanders are laying on the Cowboys. I guess Cowboys don't really care if they don't win that division. It's 13-0 in the second quarter. And I say that because if the Commanders are laying points up like that in the first quarter, they're probably not going to stop anytime soon. Don't lose that game, Dallas. Boy, you talk about laughing over in San Francisco. Rams and Hawks are stinking the place up together. 5:59 left in the second quarter. Neither one of them got over 6 points. Chargers are taking charge of Russ. Russ is over there on the sideline telling the crowd, let's ride. Let's ride. Crowd's throwing cups at him. Yo, riding ass up out of here. Oh, man. The Broncos are already talking to Harbaugh. Telling him, did you time that one right this time? They threw the ball the other way, thank God. McBride. McBride, that's that tight end they were talking about. He runs with a lot of pop, doesn't he? Look at him. Got that George Kittle-like speed. All right, defense, do it again. Do it, Vince. Come on, defense. Chris Hansen, did Dak got a pick? Okay, that means Dak leads the league. Who was he tied with? And played half a season. Uh-oh. What's that flag for? Who was Dak tied with the most INTs? Who's that other culprit? I don't think Mitchell ran over Dobson. Was it Stafford? Oh, yeah, Nick ain't got no sacks yet. Oh. Nick, 2 more, Nick. 2 more, baby. 2 more. D'Amico, set him up. Stunts. I need him to get 2 more. That's holding, ref. He's holding Nick. Whew, man, I wish they'd stop holding Nick and not getting any calls. That's the blitz was on and they threw right into it. Talanoa got decked and he's off to the races. Damn. Was there a block in the back? Oh, God, that was clearly a block in the back. Oh, my God. Talanoa got shoved in the dirt from the back and no flag. Wow. Let us do it. I bet you they won't miss that flag. Refs call a flag now because they know they was wrong. Let me see what they call it on, though. Oh, they're still flagging us. This is in order to make sure that give Watts all the love you can today. It's a J.J. Watts day. They gonna call up refs. You missed one of the clearest infractions of all time. I mean, that was right out in the open field where everybody could see it, except for the refs. Connor's not playing. God. Well, this kid's got some speed, speed, speed. This is that dude Dortch that we're talking about. Uh, Aziz, you got removed from that play. I'm kind of surprised. Fight off them blocks, man. Come on. There you go. Now, Aziz, that's good. There you go. Stand him up. Stand him up. $8:23 left in half, fam. If you are in an area where you're not allowed to watch the best team in football, we're not played a so-so game, but they're still leading 14-6. Now, this is the kind of game I like. If we're not going to play so-so football and still seem to have control of it, I'm okay with that. McGill Jr. I love comical celebrations by big linemen. McGill, you better talk to Eric Armstead about that stomach rubbing, though. God, McGill's quick for a big man, ain't he? Look at him. That's why we went and got him. And you know what I like about McGill? Is that Ward? What are you doing, Jimmy? That looks silly. Oh, not another first down. Oh, Niners. I don't really appreciate you guys giving up on the first down. So, and McBride is the dude, huh? This is the guy Tony was talking about, and he's talking trash. He's walking the field. This is the guy that Tony was talking about. He said McBride. He likes McBride. He was telling us about Blau. He likes McBride, and McBride's a good target for him. Out of 2 receptions, McBride's got 34 yards. You do the math on that average. He is killing the 49ers. And Dortch is having a good day, too. They can't bring his little butt down. Niners may not feel like playing this game, fam. I mean, they're going to go through the motions. They won't lose it, but they're not really crazy about this. I don't think they don't seem too excited about playing this game. Every now and then, well, we've seen a couple of good plays, but the 49ers are just going through the motions here. Don't do it, Niners. Don't do it. You guys can lose this game. 2nd and 2, they're in the red zone. Here comes Dortch again. He's got a first down and more. Who are them dudes carrying Fred Warner? What? If we're not, a third down defense is sucking today, ain't it? Who are them dudes carrying Fred Warner off like that? When was that allowed? Boy, this has got to be making DeMar feel good, man. Everybody's wearing love for DeMar 3. Niners, you know what? I really wish. Look at this. That dude, what's his name? Clement? They're taking it to the 49ers today. They're at the 1-yard line. And I would bet money that they're going to get in. I didn't want a sloppy win. They're in our division, and you can expect this, but not to. Well, they're still pissed off about Mexico and touchdown Cardinals. It's a 14, possibly 13 game coming up, so we're gonna fight today. I mean, we laugh about it now, but it may not be funny in a little while. These guys are playing hard for JJ, and Blau. He ain't fantastic or anything, but he's effective. Yeah, what's up? I know, right? This is not a Super Bowl defense. I don't know, fam. We've given up 13 points in the first half for the second time in the first half for the first time in weeks. Wait a minute. Before we played the Raiders, who we play? That thing where we should not give up. You know what's worrisome? Yeah, we just did that. What else is worrisome is the fact that I need to see how many rushing yards do they have, because people are running the ball on us. That thing we had about we don't allow no yards on the ground. Well, they got 33 yards. If they get less than, man, that's a lot of yards, it seems. Dortch's got 15. Clement's got 14. They're outrunning us. We got 26 yards. And Elijah Mitchell, of course. See, that's why this is what bothers me about Kyle. You don't need to keep running Christian McCaffrey. He does a lot of great things, but you have actually better running backs between the tackles. Christian does everything well, including running the ball. But I mean, if I got guys who run the ball better, let them run it. I mean, run between the tackles, let him run it. Why put unnecessary strain on that offense? If Mason and Mitchell can run the ball better between the tackles, let them do it. I can swing passes to McCaffrey all day, get him out in space, and let him do a number on a team. And you've seen his best work when you swing that pass out to McCaffrey as a check down, or just to play around the end zone to get him out in space where he can do a number on a defense. Why not? I don't get it, Kyle. I really don't get it. I mean, I don't like to question you, but I know that sometimes I just don't know what. Some things just don't make sense. You're more effective. You're more effective if Mason and Mitchell run the ball from the line of scrimmage. There's nobody in the league better than Christian McCaffrey with those swing passes and short hot routes. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's nobody in the NFL better than him. But you'd rather run him off tackles. Uh-oh, there he goes. Boy, he wants that all the way back. Boy, Ray, you know what? Maybe the playoffs. You're getting closer and closer to busting one. We're lucky Kyle, at least he's not running Debo out there like crazy. What are we looking at now? Rookie started quarterbacks in the conference championship. Sean King, Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez. All right, Brock, that's your goal, man. Put your name on that list. Brock's got 101 yards. There you go. You got plenty of time, Brock. There you go. There you go. Nice pass. Nice. Right on target. It's like you had a laser beam lock on that pass. and just hit that smart missile. Ayuk, of course, of nobody who can guard, wide open. I'm talking. Look at 39. He looked worse than Demo ever did. All right, Brock, keep dialing it up. Keep dialing it up. I need another score before the half, Brock. Let's go, man. 21-13, and ain't nobody gonna get mad at you. Here comes Christian McCaffrey doing what I wish they wouldn't do. They got a flag on the play, too. What do you mean replay first down? Ref, what do you mean replay first down? You mean automatic first down, don't you? Come on, Brock. Take charge out there, baby boy. Let's go. Look at Christian. All right, Kyle, I know why you do it, but come on, man. Don't. Didn't he have an ankle last week? Kyle. Boy, he does know how to find them holes. Look at him. Actually, if I had it my way, Jordan Mason and TDP would be doing all the running today. Mitchell and McCaffrey would be done. They better be done in the second half, Kyle. You're pissing me off something bad. Oh. McCaffrey lines up in the backfield. The snap. He goes right to McCaffrey immediately. McCaffrey's dropped immediately as well. J.J. Watt. Niner Gang says Giants are playing their bench. No chance at first, unfortunately. Philly probably paid the Giants. Listen, man, y'all ain't going nowhere, up or down. Man, we give you a couple extra bucks. Just lay low, stay out the way, and we'll see you later in the playoffs. You know, I'm joking, but you know this deal's made like that, don't you? Play all your second stringers. Don't do anything exotic out there. Just go vanilla. Here we are hanging on by a point. 14-13. At some point, look at McGlinchey. JJ, look, man, you know what? This is your last game. Give me a break, bro. Big Mike. I can't imagine what they were talking about. JJ and George are good buddies. You check them out talking? What was that Cardinals celebrating? He didn't do nothing. You know, David Blount's got 164 yards. The man's going for a 400-yard game, ain't he? 12 of 14, 164 yards, a TD and an INT. David Blau. Which means anybody not named David Blau that we're going to see in the future, there's some reason to be concerned. But A.J. Green's been quiet since he got his one reception for 77 yards and cheated. Brandon Ayuk is our leading receiver with 39 yards. One thing about Brandon Ayuk, he's got 3 receptions for 39. Juice has got 1 reception for 26. Debo's not playing. George got one for 9 yards. So I don't know. I kind of know what the 49ers are doing, actually. I don't know what their mindset out there is today. But they got to win this game. And hanging on by 1 point is not winning, it's just holding on. Yeah, put Dak back up on the screen. I love when you put Dak up on the screen. His INT butt. It's Sam back there jumping up and down. Pregame, RD has looked a little tired last few weeks. I hope they get back on track before play. Yeah, they'll be inspired. I think they'll RD does look like they. We set enough records, man. We can cruise on in and win this. So we cannot cruise in, D. You guys got to play the second half at least. I mean, I don't mind you cruising in the first half. Come on. Brock fires. And we're just shy of a first down into third Jennings. Nice shot, Brock. That's what I want you to do. Read and react immediately. You don't have to do any dancing around. Don't start running out of the pocket. Just get rid of the damn ball. That works much better. You got see, and also those windows open and close quickly. If you see it, you fire. That's what I like. Perfect timing. Lead your receiver. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of football I need. What, ref? And you're late. What? What reviewing what? What are you reviewing? The catch? Oh, spot. Actually, I didn't think it was a first down either. I said it was short. That's definitely not a first down. Okay, Kyle, don't. I'm trying to understand why Jordan's always in the doghouse. Oh, you got Dean Blandino today? Dean's my favorite. Because his feet were across the marker, not the ball. Don't you love it when Kingsbury wears his shades? He used to wear his shades. Remember the couple of times they beat us? I mean, Kingsbury belongs in L.A. with them shades. He probably wear them indoors too. It's a booth review. Was that third down? That was only second down anyway. What down is this? Come on, guys. I want 13-4. How many of us said 13-4? A lot of people said 13-4 on this year too, didn't they? I remember saying 8-8 or 9-8. Ref, you go measure. You know you guys got to. It's kind of, you know what? If it is a short, what is this third down or third down coming up? Just that's gonna be short. I can already see if you let the chain out, you can already see it's short. Yeah. All right, what down is it? Because we third and inches. All right, come on, man. Get off the field, guys, and get out of the way, please. I go for it. They're going to McCaffrey too. That's what's gonna piss me off. Kyle, you've got other guys who can run that ball across that few inches. And pretty good, ref. You memorized all that, did you? That was pretty good. Did not make one mistake. I'm always impressed when refs go through that long cadence of things and they get it right. But I still, my favorite call is still everybody was offsides with the exception of the center. That makes it easy. That's defense. Is that us? Damn. Brendel, Jake. Look what you did to us, Jake. Jake, Jake. We had a first down. All you had to do was just do it right. And Jake, you're at home, so it's not like you couldn't hear the count. Ah, Jake. That dude that's coming across the middle is just killing him. You can tell. There's no way for them to make that mistake otherwise. We know, ref. We know. Ah. Well, at least you know you're in Robbie Gold area. At least you'll pick up a miserable three. I don't want three. Hey, come on, Niners. Would you guys pick it up the intensity a little bit? Oh, look at that rush. Ooh, nice. Now, you don't have to measure anything here. So there's McCaffrey again. The McCaffrey factor is always, you can actually set teams up. Let me see if I see. Debo's in the game. I keep forgetting Debo Samuel's on this team, and whatever we look like now will change offensively as well. You got one more guy to worry about, and and he is definitely something to worry about. With Debo in the offense, I will not have any offensive problems, but all of a sudden it looks like we're developing defensive issues. Go down, Christian. Just go down. God dang it. Ah. 5 more guys. Just go down, guys. There's no need to fight that. That's how the knees and everything get hurt. Come on. Well, I know Kyle's worried about that. He knows he put Debo out there because he needs some burn, but still, he's he's breathing deep. But you know, what are the odds of losing both Debo and Christian? It's not going to happen. I think that's why we can feel there's no real need to be really concerned. Because with one or the other, you're still going to be tough. With both, you're going to be ridiculous. All right, Brock, make this happen, man. Is that right? 29 seconds left in the half. Clock, shot, snap count. Snap clock working down to 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Here comes Christian. And of course, instead of running, this is not Christian's not. He's good, but not. He needs a little more room to work. This is where, as I say, Jordan Mason, Elijah Mitchell. That's where you want to put him in this situation. They said we're not going to be like this in the playoffs. Remember, what's the score? The scores haven't changed. Oh, the Eagles put up 3 more. It's 16-0 Giants. And the Rams are finally beating the Hawks 13-6 at the half. Cowboys still can't get it done. Finally, Brock. Oh, I think he got it. Oh! Get! I love the way Brocky sits back there, waits for that fade to develop. Timing is everything. Could have been a little lower, but in a nice place. Wow. It's George. George is getting good at that. Really good. He's selling it, and he's getting right in position to make that play. Oh, that was nice. Go, George. Good patience on Brock. And did you hear what they just said? The scouts, he never threw the ball as much as he throws it now with the 49ers. Boy, George made sure that was going to be a touchdown. Is why they didn't really know anything about him, or not enough to place him above any of the other quarterbacks that went before him. Go big Brock. Now that's the offense I want to see. Second rookie all time with 2 pass TDs in 6 straight games. He's becoming a little monster is what he is. That was indeed impressive. All right. Now, if the defense could say, look, guys, again, the offense is making us look bad. We can do better than this. Let's not allow the Cardinals to get more than 20 points. I mean, we shouldn't have any more than 13. All right, Niners. When you come out to halftime, I want you to stop clowning around. Defense, come on. The Cardinals aren't that damn good. You're making them look better than they are. I know Kinlaw's big for nothing. Not good for nothing, but big for nothing. Is Kinlaw been in the game? I wonder if his knee is feeling all right. And he is getting punked by a 4-12 team. I know Josh Hutchins. We just can't get both sides playing good at the same time. We did for a little while. In that 5-game stretch, yeah, we were looking good on both sides of the ball. We had a game. Well, then we squeaked one out against the Chargers. But everybody else got the hell beat out of them. I'm talking about the 5-game stretch. Yeah, we had both sides of the ball going then. Washington's still beating up on the Cowboys. Was that a pick 6 that I missed? Damn it, I wanted to see that. Wait, maybe this is it. It is. See, can't nobody talk about 49ers. Dak Prescott is looking. What is wrong with this wire? Get over here. And guess who's at the game? It's Sink McCarver Jr. I can. It's come back at me again. Can you hear me? Yeah, you got it. It's a very strange sound though.
Let me go to my regular spot I usually go to. I try to get away with standing in a different spot.
Okay, I'll wait. Go ahead. We got time. Yeah, because this game here, man. I can't wait till McCarvey thinks about the defense because we are not supposed to be. What did the Cardinals score last week? Well, actually, the Cardinals they were playing pretty hard. They were actually leading the Falcons. The Falcons went and bit them in the booty in the end of the game. So, let's see. See, McCarver's trying to find his spot. Appreciate McCarver doing that. He's coming better now. Somebody got into Carver's. It sound pretty loud, pretty clear.
I'll be back.
McCarver's got all his fans are out there. He's got to tell them he's coming back because they're worried about him.
Let me go to my usual spot, Ronbo, where I can get quiet. I'm trying to get away with it.
Yeah, because the Bluetooth will struggle out.
No, it's Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, that is that too.
But enjoy the defense I get there.
It's getting better. Actually, your signal's getting better. Look at that scene. Who is that? There's an Irishman out there wearing a skirt. I love it. We got that, McCarver. Oh, God.
It's all right, though. I have to get away from everybody. Here we go.
We got McCarver walking a mile to get a word in from him. McCarver?
Here we go. Yes.
It's not bad.
How
Not
you
bad.
doing, Brother Ronbo? You
I'm
good?
doing good. I was a little worried about the defense. The offense offense is fine, but the defense is like giving it up. And Demo got pushed to death on that play, no flag. And people wonder why we cry about referees. But yeah, McCarver, what do you think about the defense? Are they going to survive this game?
I hope it's a mirage. I really hope it's a mirage. But
I know.
It's a divisional game. We know the Cardinals ain't got nothing to play hard for but to disturb a team like us. They want to kill all our hopes for just sweeping the whole NFC West.
Mm-hmm.
But, second half. But you're right. I mean, you're right because the defense was looking suspect against the Raiders, and we got our second game with them just not looking good. I hope it's a trick. I really hope so. And I can believe that because we are that good. We are that good. So we get in these playoffs and have teams thinking, oh, man, their defense fell off. No, hell no. So second half, we got to just come on now.
I like the thought of that, though, McCarver. A plot. The 49ers go out laying low, playing relaxed. And the playoff team thinks on the 49ers, we can exploit that defense. They've fallen off since week 7, week 8, week 9. They're giving up yards now, so we know how we're going to attack them. So, and then they come playoff time, they go back to what they was looking like a few weeks ago. I like it, McCarver.
I'm serious, and honestly, I'm watching this game, and I'm like, there's no way our defense is just allowing stuff like this to happen. I'm really thinking it's a mirage, man.
I agree because they're not playing fast like they were. They were famous for playing fast.
Fourth quarter quarterback. There's no way. There's no way, Ronbo. There's no way.
I've never heard of a guy named Blau. And Nick needs a couple more sacks today. Can he get it?
I have a question. Why is McCaffrey playing?
I tell you what, you and me, I've been crying about that the whole game, and I hope Kyle lightens up in the second half. Every time he gets the ball, I'm saying, Kyle, You got Jordan Mason sitting over there. Mitchell runs better between the tackles. Let McCaffrey put him out in space, let him do his thing. You don't need to keep running him off the tackles. He's running him off the tackles every chance he gets.
Right. But I hate to just suck it up as a divisional game because this team Cardinals is just really trash right now.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't even now. Granted, Ronbo, the stupid freaking trick play they got to do. We always know that we always give teams those opportunities for some reason. We got to stop that.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, y'all got to do that to score on us. But at the same time, we are good enough to not let that happen, but we let it happen. So, come on, y'all. Come on, Niners.
Them trick plays, you can use them every now and then. It shouldn't have succeeded because we had two guys down there. Actually, we saw A.J. Green commit a foul down there they didn't call, but still, that ball should have been picked off. It hung up in the air, looked like for 15 minutes. Oh.
I know. That don't make no sense. As we know, Philly is whooping the dog crap out of New York. And we knew that was going to happen.
Well, you know what's so funny? If they would just play, it's only 16-0.
Yeah, only, like you said.
You're right. The Philly was all that. They should at least have 21. The Cowboys, Dak's out there throwing pick sixes. It's 13-6 Commanders. And the Seahawks, Rams are beating the Hawks, so we may not have to be bothered with them.
I wasn't even going to ask that question. I was going to ask, what's the score between Green Bay and Detroit?
They play later.
They play later. Oh, okay.
Wouldn't it be funny?
The Rams beating well, I'm not surprised. The Seahawks are suspect anyway.
Yeah, to begin with. They was never supposed
to
get off to a start like they did.
At all. At all, Brother Ronbo. Yeah.
So it'd be fun to get rid of Green Bay and Seattle this year in the playoffs. That would be nice. I don't really feel like I want to be bothered with the Lions. I'm going to tell you, McCarver, there's something about the Lions that concerns me. But we'll see.
Yeah, they just got that niche. They got hot at the wrong time.
And I see a matchup problem. Yeah.
And it's Jared Goose.
And that offensive line of theirs, because our game is usually, the pace is dictated by what we do to their quarterback. Their offensive line's really good. That's why the Lions have rose to the area they have. And that's why I say, it's a matchup issue because they'll kill Demo if we can't get to Jared Goff. So, I'm a little concerned about that. I don't feel like getting any shootouts. I love when our defense can dominate.
Right. Hey, this second half, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Niner fan, let's just hope these Niners just take off, man, so we can just, we got playoffs to worry about. We don't have to worry about this regular season game. This is a 4th-string quarterback. This is a great accomplishment. I know it's not an exact title, but to sweep the whole NFC West team, can't say shit to us.
I can't wait to have some of the things I want to say at the end of this game for that same reason. Swept the NFC West.
Do you know who I have not heard of all freaking season is Kevin? I don't know where the hell. He sent me a private message on Instagram and said, I'm still around. And I'm like, where your videos at? Where your videos at? I'm still around. All right, whatever.
Are you talking about Rudy?
No, Cattle Dog. Remember Cattle Dog?
Cattle Dog. He asked you that question?
Yeah.
Did you ask him if he was still with the Cardinals?
He still is. He just ain't made no video talking trash. He's like, I'm still around. Where your videos at?
Cattle Dog used to kill me in his truck. That's when I first had to get a hold to him. In his truck, rolling down the road, talking trash. Well, I said, who is this dude? And then I forgot.
He did admit.
Go ahead.
He did admit. He was like, I would like to have Nick Bosa on my team, though. He did say that in the video. I was like, of course.
All them Cardinal fans know they got the wrong pick. I'm just delighted they did. You got Kyler Murray. Okay, good. We get to get Nick. Scared me so bad that night. Oh, man, that draft had me scared. I said, man, if they're smart, they take Nick Bosa. They got Kyler Murray. They need a quarterback. They got Cliff Kingsbury. That's his offense. All right, Nick's going to be ours.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
He makes a difference.
But back to this game, you sometimes when a team ain't got nothing to play for, they pick something to play for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
JJ.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. But we can't let them have it. This defense, unless it's a mirage, right? If it's
Yeah.
not a mirage, Rombo, they should come out the second quarter and just shut them up. But if it's a mirage, we should know better as Niner fans. We know they're way better than us. We know that.
I
We
agree.
do know that.
I think you're right, though. And I also believe that they
And we
possibly
won't
come out
know
in the
for
second half.
sure. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. And we won't know for sure until that first playoff,
I
right?
know, right?
Because if they start shutting shit down, they start shutting it down, then we know it was a mirage.
Yeah.
But if
Or
they just
they might have got
grandma gave
bored.
too much oatmeal, yeah,
I still
like
think they're bored.
nah,
With last week with the
yeah, yeah,
Raiders, Nick even admitted it.
yeah,
Yeah, we may have
yeah.
underestimated the Raiders a little bit. Yeah, you
They
did,
did. I can
Nick.
see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe even this team too.
Yeah,
I
because
can,
how
I can
could you get
believe that
excited
too.
about playing the Raiders and the Cardinals? It's tough.
Right, right,
So, you know,
right.
we're going to be all right.
Yeah,
McCollum, you got a long way to get back
yeah.
to your seat. Let me let you get that done and get on top of that action. You'll be tailgating tonight, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I
You
said,
catch.
the playoff games, I already opted for my tickets, but it's gonna be hard if my son got freaking AAU basketball. This has been a tough year for me to be
Yeah.
here. But I already got my tickets. But if I can't be here, y'all gonna see me at home. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But
You got to
it's
do. Got
Niners
to do
all
what you do.
day.
There you go. See
Let's go. Let's
McCarver
let's.
Jr. That's him running content all the time. He's a man at the scene. You'll see. He's gonna be running. He probably gonna run. He's gonna tailgate after the game. Tune in. McCarver, I'll talk to you a little bit. Good luck to us.
All right, brother Rombo. Let's go. Let's get this dub, man, and whip the shit out of these angry birds. My damn nerves. You know what I'm saying? All right,
All
brother.
right, fam. Talk to
Appreciate
you
you,
later.
man.
Appreciate you, McCarver. All right, talk to you
All
later.
right, later.
There he goes. Season ticket holder McCarver. Well, Fernando says Brock Party is about to show Joe Montana and Steve Young how you win a supervisor rookie. Wait, what? Supervisor rookie. Fernando, you got me confused on that one, though. What we got going on here? Yeah, Chris, don't worry so much. Let's understand we are a bona fide playoff squad. We will be ready for the playoffs. Go Niners. Yeah, you got to figure the 49ers are going to come in with a whole other mindset playing the play. I think the 49ers are just going through the motions because the 49ers have been in the playoffs for 3 weeks. That's not a good thing. You lose a little bit of your mental edge when you ain't got no concerns. Now they're going out there and just going through the motions, and even that is too much for the Cardinals. But you also got to know Brock Purdy needs work, so I need the offense to work with him. I need the offense to work with him though, and stay tough. There you go. Brandon Ayuk go lead the game again with receptions. This is what it's supposed to be too. Ayuk still out there getting it done. Look at Debo talking to him. That's the way you do. But that kid that's been trying to guard Ayuk smokes him on every play the same route, and it's the same route. What I want to see Brandon do one time, it would fool Brock too. Take that step where you cut toward the middle of the field and cut to the corner or cut to the hash. He'd be laying on the ground holding both ankles. Here comes the blitz. Jawan's in motion. Brock hands it off, and they run right at the blitz. And unfortunately, Christian McCaffrey is still working way too hard for me. No matter what, Brock looks smoother this week even than he did last week. I like the way he's reading. I love the way he's gotten that timing down and that Kyle Shanahan offense. Yeah, he's coming around and looking really grisly, man. I mean, he's improved from the last. Remember the first week? He was good, but now he looks a little more polished. And as soon as I said that, he gets sacked. JJ got his second sack of the day. Nick, you got to keep up. Burford, you got to keep up. Is that JJ's wife up there? Yeah, she's probably your biggest cheerleader. Oh, man. I had 2 Niner offensive linemen on JJ, and they couldn't do a damn thing with him. Boy, McGlinchey looks upset with whoever that was next to him. Is that Burford? Must be, because they're both on the same side. Oh, nice. God, that fooled everybody, especially me. First down. Oh, nice play. God, don't show him too much. My God, that was complex. That was really special. Oh, that looks sweet. Give me a slow-mo. Fake. It's almost something like a Statue of Liberty play. And McCaffrey's off to the races. McCaffrey is fun to watch work. I just don't want to see him working too much today. McCaffrey's gotten good at protecting himself. You notice how he lands? He seems to be in full control of his body, even when he's going down. Nice play action bootleg. Get it. Oh. George, you got to make that catch. Oh. George says, I only catch the hard ones. You know what, George? It was coming for you, though. Maybe that was okay to let that drop. They still hit you. Bobby sitting right back in the game. He was coming to sit down. 2nd and 10. McCaffrey comes back off the field again. He's heading for the sidelines. Vance Joseph's trying to figure out what we're going to do next. Purdy takes a snap. And he goes over to Elijah Mitchell, and you know that's going to be for a lot of yards. Elijah Mitchell may go to the house. but Kyle doesn't want to let him play. Jesus Christ. Mitchell just ate up 900 yards of real estate. Oh, my God. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell's got that speed that we were talking about before he got hurt a lot last year. When he gets the turns of jets on, oh my God! Look at 34. He had to get a right angle, or Mitchell's going to the house. That was sweet. And here comes McCaffrey. That's Mitch. Elijah. Oh. Oh, I love me some touchdowns. 49ers said, look, enough clowning around with these guys. They are not on our level. Let's just beat them up like they're supposed to be beaten up. Oh, I got myself a couple of playoff backs. And there's one sitting on the bench, too. Mitchell, McCaffrey, M&M. I tell you what, M&M and J. I got chocolate and vanilla, both of them covered with a thin candy shell. M&M's, baby. 28-13, fam. Yeah. All right, defense, have some shame. Stop these people. Oh, God. Jim Everett, wasn't that you talking about how we were getting exposed earlier? Now, congratulations on your scrub bowl. And Jim, I just noticed the Hawks have tied it up with you 13-all, Jim. You have no license to talk, do you? Your permit's been canceled. Shut up. Harry Chickens, you know why your statement is so stupid? How many passes have you seen go way downfield today? What are you talking about? And what you call dinking and dunking, you don't understand what a dink and a dunk is, do you? Stop embarrassing yourself. And who did Matt Ryan, who's he throwing to? Why do people think that you can just go deep to any receiver in the NFL? What would make a person think that? I don't understand how that comes about. And by the way, Harry Chickens, you know how many teams are playing Kyle Shanahan's offense of timing routes and plays down the middle of the field? Pay attention more. Stop making ignorant statements. My God. You don't beat a team by throwing the ball at them and hoping you got a 50-50 chance of making the play. That doesn't work. It's already been proven it doesn't work. Ask Dak Prescott. Matt Stafford. All these guys with these huge numbers of INTs, what do you think they're doing? They're playing Harry Chickens football. God. Dumb. Come on, defense. You know, man, I tell you guys, you've always had a pride about never letting the offense outplay it. I'll get back to that. And if you do, the way the offense is working right now, you got it made. Is that George? Is that your family? I love it. Montana's better than Stafford. The great Stafford's better than Montana. Not even by a long shot. Not even in the same realm, okay? I mean, please give it a rest. Stafford's got one championship in 15, 16 years of football. Oh, he didn't have a good team. He had the team he had. Joe had the same thing. Joe didn't have a great team in the beginning. He had a good team. If he'd had the team Stafford had, he never would have lost. So please, give it a rest. That's just comedy comparing Stafford and Montana. Rudy used to do that too. I don't know why in the world. Rams fans, man, y'all need to stop. Stafford has never been close to a Montana. You guys don't even compare him to Tom Brady. So I don't understand why you think he's better than Montana. Strange. You guys do that. You know better. You guys do that just to get a rise, don't you? I'm going to stop paying you any attention. You know damn well that's a lie. All right, defense, let's stop clowning around and make a stop. And Nick, set Nick up for another sack. That's holding, ref. That's holding, ref. They're holding Nick, ref. They're holding him. Call it. That was just an egregious hold, too. God. Unbelievable. Cliff Kingsbury, what are you talking about? He's looking all pissed off. And this guy, Blau, come on, defense. Blau after lifting his knee 15 times, takes the snap. He's got all kind of time for some reason. He's going deep downfield to a pick. It's Gibson's second of the day. So, Harry Chickens, this is the kind of football you want to see, right? This is what the result is probably 60% or 70% of the time. Get a manual, read modern-day football. This is what happens. Gibson has a career night or day. God. That's strange. Be forcing them shots downfield. Coverages are ready for that nowadays. Unless you just got a premier wide receiver like Devontae, Stephon, and some of the others, everybody can't do that. You got to work with what you got. See, Gibson go get another one today, too. Keep throwing that ball down there, Blau. You ain't got no A.J. Green. You ain't got no D-Hop. You know? This is watch and learn, Harry Chickens. When you got playmakers, you give them the damn ball. That's what you do. Just kills me. People can't think. Purdy can, thank God. When there's nothing available, ain't no law against checking the ball down. Ain't no shame in it, especially when you're throwing to somebody like Debo or McCaffrey. That's what the team. This is why the 49ers got an edge. If Ayuk's not open, or whoever's downfield ain't open, look who you're gonna give it to. Jordan Mason, did you just finally enter the game? All right. Hey, if Nick gets one more sack, he ties the record, right? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, Brock. Get you some more, man. Get you some more. Defense has set you up for 2 touchdowns today. So this is what I'm saying. You got to give the defense some love on some of this offensive production. I mean, some of these scores. They set you up. All you got to do is go get it. See, Mason's coming in. He's got to get warmed up and everything. Kyle finally figured out, well, I guess I can let Christian sit down for a while. Kyle, I ain't mad at you. You know, I know what you mean. You're worried about losing the game because you didn't stay with your starters. It's still 16-0 Eagles in the third quarter. Nobody scored since the first half. That's interesting. Debo comes back out on the field. Kyle, I think he's had enough today, actually. I just wanted to give him a little burn. All right. 3rd and 2. Purdy hands off, and Juice gets a first down with ease. Juice, you get a lot of work today, buddy. I love it. You deserve that. Let Juice run it all in to win the end zone. So that's how you use your fullback, Kyle. You know, you got a short yardage university, get that 240 pounds the ball and let him pound somebody. And Juice got moves too? Yeah, hell yeah. First down situation, first with a yard or so to go, let him run it again. Debo's in motion. It's an end around. Here comes D. And he'll go out of bounds. Let go of the leg, let go of the leg, let go of the leg. 28-13, 7:33 left in the third. JJ, you put your day in, JJ. JJ, go ahead and relax. Well, you got 2 sacks, and that's enough. That's more than enough. I didn't even appreciate him getting those. I know, Paul. Cardinals need to throw the ball more, allow Nick to get them sacks. I know, right? Here comes Purdy. He's coming around on the bootleg. Purdy couldn't. No, he's not going to run that one in, though. I think he intended to, though. That's a good idea, though. Problem is it 3rd down? I hope it's just now 3rd. Was that 3rd down? 3rd and 4. All right, we got one more chance. Here he comes. Goal line stand. JJ trots out on the field. Guy, you ought to run Big Williams on a receiver. Make him eligible. You can't cover him. Just put the ball up there high and watch bodies bounce off of him. Uh-oh, Purdy licked the fingers. Look out, look out. Get ready to celebrate. Brock, he sits back, he scales the field. Oh, Brock, when you decided to run, it was too late. You had that moment, though. See, this is the thing about windows opening and closing. If Brock would have took off when he first thought about it, he was in. There's no way they would have caught up. Let me see that slow-mo. Right then. Oh, he hesitated. That was the only reason. That was all they needed. Oh, Brock. He hit the brake just... You know, it's one of the confusing things where he probably saw somebody open, but then again he didn't, and then he went ahead And Robbie, Robbie, don't do that today, Robbie. I need 31 points, all right? And it is. So we got over a 30-point average for how many? Shoot. Yeah, we've averaged 30 for 5, 6 games. This is week 6 or five for Brock. Montana on the screen for you there, Jim Everett. See, that's not. See, you don't have any statues outside, or even anybody's any contemplating putting any Stafford statues outside of SoFi Stadium. Do not compare him to Joe. Don't. That's ground to block you. Stop it, Everett. If Gibson gets 3 picks today, I will lose my mind laughing. Carsard Gibson said it. He is the unsung hero. Actually, how many has he got this year? Does he lead us in INTs? He's got to be close. Hufunga had it for a while. Rakib, I know, right? Our D finally decided he'd work on it. But the fool threw right into coverage. I don't know who he was throwing at. I mean, there's no Devontae on this team. And IHOP ain't around, so I don't know what he was thinking. They have to, though. They're trying to get back in the game. Nick, we got to get Nick another sack today, damn it. He's got to get one more, please. You can't stop at 18. Nick's got 18. 19 is the rec. 19 ties it, right? We got to change that scoreboard. You got 31-13? Oh, I think we're doing it now. Oh, man. Debo. The offensive execution is looking actually we start off a little shaky in the first quarter, but you know what? It has gotten precision since then. Oh, that George Kittle touchdown is just that's good morning football material there, George. San Francisco 49ers 9 straight wins, longest franchise streak since 1997. Wow. That's right, huh? Jimmy won 5. Oh, this is 10 today. Yeah, Purdy won 5. Jimmy won 5 in a row. This will be Today's 10. That's what I'm talking about. This is what they've been capable of. As soon as McCaffrey showed up, you knew. It's like I told Emilio. Remember Emilio was complaining about the points? I said, Emilio, wait. Hold on. Let McCaffrey get acclimated. Let him get comfy in this offense. They're going to take off like a missile, and they have. They have. The 49ers, now that offense is just, and when Debo gets back, we could start averaging 35 to 40. That's just a ridiculous offense now. The weapons are all over the place. If you sag, if you double team, you'll be killed. Don't miss that tap. All right. Demo, you got beat once today, just once. I ain't mad at you. And in fact, that was interference. So don't nobody say that about Demo. It's true. He got cheated. He's been okay since then. Watch me say something now to mess it up. I forgot I don't need these. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Take your time, clock. This is our last regular season game. It's just been a good time. Make that tackle, Fred. It's almost time to start my song. I said, I wish I knew now what I knew. I wish I knew then what I know now. As I was sitting back in the middle of the week with a frown. The 49ers came a little late today, but now this game has been put away. It's time to sing. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. The ball is out. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. The ball's been recovered by the 49ers as Blau took a beat down like, Willis, was that you? Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. D'Amico, I see that big grin on your face. You ain't going nowhere next year. Stop it. I'm telling you right now, Feb, I'm not sure if Willis ain't better than Ebukam. You know, every time Willis comes in, for the few snaps he comes in, he usually does something crazy. D'Amico, why don't you play him more often? D'Amico, you and Kyle, y'all got a habit of playing the wrong people too often, and the wrong people not enough. Jesus, Willis should be playing way more than Ebukam. I mean, I ain't mad at Ebukam. Oh, Blau's in pain. Well, you guys got another quarterback? Willis tried to break bones with that strip, and then he put all that 270 pounds on him. Oh, man. We're back on offense, and Purdy's. Hey, Coach, I'm thinking about maybe Johnson in about 3 minutes. Well, maybe not. Let's get one more touchdown. 37-13. Yeah, that's enough. Because I can't have nothing happen to Brock Purdy going into the playoffs, Coach. And I wish John Lynch would call down on the field and tell you to put McCaffrey, tell him to go take a shower. Because Elijah Mitchell's out there running things down, man. I mean, Elijah Mitchell just looks ridiculous when he gets the ball. I mean, he just looks so ready for the playoffs. No, Mitchell needs to sit down too. I'm telling you, I'm scared. I want Jordan Mason because Mason looks like he needs more work today anyway. Here he comes now. Look at him. Yeah, work him, Jordan. Work him. That's it. There you go, Kyle. You see it? I got him on speakerphone. He can hear me. Give the ball back to him. Mason picked up about 5 or 6 yards on that. Give the ball to him again. He'll get that first down. You got to get rid of J.J. McGlinchey did, too. But they laid J.J. They had 3 guys laying J.J. out of the way. Man, it's just, he's tough. J.J. don't care what game it is, his first game of his career or his last. He plays hard. Respect. Respect, 99. Oh, it looks like George wide open. Oh, my goodness, Brock. Brock, you're killing me, man. I can't believe what I'm saying. You become John Cena. My time is here. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is... Boy, look at you. That defender coming right at you. Stayed right there, concentrated, and made that shot. Oh, that boy looks good. All right, Mason all the way into the end zone. Come on, Kyle. Don't mess with me, man. Mason. Go get him, George. Go get him, Jordan. Ow! Oh. Zap! Pow! Hey! I call that play. Stop no! Oh, I got 3 running backs that are seriously kick ass. Boom! Gonna review that. Where did his leg go? Did his leg go down? Oh, they simultaneously. Got to give it to him. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. You know, when you think about it, when you got a guy like Juice, what are you talking about, Ref? Juice, George, and the rest of the offensive line. Of course, things are going to go well with the running backs. Cliff. Oh, that knee went down a slight second earlier than the ball. A split second earlier. Now, Gronk in that commercial, when she said, no, thank you, she's 9 months. Oh, no, I was talking about that USA sticker. That commercial said, yes, she is adorable, but I like that USA sticker too. Or something to that effect. You gotta say something good. You gotta say something nice about the baby. Thompson, Jim Harris not even a Hall of Famer. Come on, Chris. Jimmy Garoppolo looked great before he went down. Why do people keep talking about Jimmy Garoppolo like it's 2018? So weird. Garoppolo was like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL honest, before he got hurt. I'm serious. DVOA, he was top 5. So, Hanson, guys, you guys, we can like Brock, but is it necessary to really insult and go after Garoppolo all the time? I mean, Garoppolo did a great job for us this year. Give me a break. Still, you guys can't get over 2018, 2019, 2020. All right, that's fine. We still got 10 in a row, and Jimmy was half of that. Jittery and all, or whatever else you want to say about him, it doesn't matter. He still won. Yeah, Jay Willis, I'm with you, man. Pull the starters. The game's really over. And you know what? Well, are the Cardinals going to... You can leave that defense... The defense should be made responsible for this game anyway. You know, just... You guys got this big of a lead. You better not give up no 40 points. Yeah, you know what his knee did? I saw that. His knee hit a split second before the ball tapped down. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want anybody cheating because we could get cheated the same way like we did earlier. With Demo getting just shoved all in the back and everything else. Man, come on, man. How'd you guys? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh, he didn't make that either. He didn't make that. Kyle, you know, Brock's not tall enough for that Drew Brees play. Brock, you got to jump if you're going to do that. Well, you kind of jumped. Wait a minute, he did get it over. He got that over. I didn't see it from that angle. 3rd and goal, I thought he got that over. Brock didn't want to get that ball knocked out of his hands. Okay, Trent, get behind him and shove him across the goal line. This is a little far out, though. Oh, is that George? Yo! Now you got 3 TDs on the day. George. George, your route running's getting ridiculously good, man. Oh, my God, that was good. Ooh. Man. Giants got a field goal. Joshua, thanks, fam. Jesus, like, hey, Jesus Christ, like, hey, you know, that's just no. Why is this? It's just so. There's no point in lying. The Giants are the 6th seed. You know what? We got to play this. You know what? We might get to play the Giants. You know why? The Eagles will get the 7th seed. Aren't there 8 seeds now? Who gets the last seed? Mark Slaughter, this is a scary team. I know, Mark. I agree, man. They're just ridiculously good. I mean, they really are. And with Debo on the field, you're seeing it today even more so. There's nothing you can do in coverage to stop all those guys as long as Brock can see everything around him. Those are the things you got to work hard on in practice. There's going to be openings at all time with this deep offense now because you got too many weapons out there. Now we got abundance of weapons that's going to make it real easy, especially with Kyle's concepts and the way he thinks about how to do things. And we got Brandon Ayuk, an excellent route runner deep. You've got George Kittle and Debo cutting up the middle. You know what the spark plug with all is? You've got a guy like McCaffrey that's there in case. McCaffrey's going to have his own selection of plays, but you got McCaffrey there in case things go wrong. The quarterback can relax. Because if I got nothing else, I got Christian McCaffrey. Look left, where is he? Where's he supposed to be? There he is. Get rid of the ball. This is why this offense is, if anybody can beat this offense at full strength, I want to see it. I want to see it. The defense is probably thinking, you know what? We ain't got to work as hard as we were earlier because you know what? This is like something we can just kick back and relax a little bit every now and then. Gonzo, that Purdy CMC Kittle trio, and Gonzo, wait till Debo, Purdy, CMC. Listen, you just mentioned 3. CMC Kittle trio. Ayuk has got more yards than anybody today. See, this is what I'm saying. Debo added to the mix too. This offense is crazy now. It's insane. When they're all healthy, it's insane. Defense has got nothing they can do. They can double team down on one. They can cover another. Hell, they can double team down on 2 if they got enough personnel. It's not going to help. CMC is still floating around somewhere because the other guys are going to drag the defense off in different directions. This is the most potent offense. They're going to make history. As long as they can stop with the damned injuries. Big Show says no matter how we do in the playoffs, this is Purdy's team. There's no convincing otherwise of a different opinion. And Brock's going to get better too. That's the thing. He's only played 5 games. Oh my God. What's he going to look like this time next year? I mean, he's still doing things now that he can improve upon, and he will with time. You can't be less than you were 5 games ago than you're going to be 15 games from now. See, Rudy, this is how you build a team. You know what I'm saying? We got all the pieces put together, and Kerry Hyde Jr. getting into it with Hernandez. Hernandez is all pissed off because his team is getting their ass kicked. Hernandez, come on, man, don't get mad. Did he hit Blau late or something? I know, man, bro. Kittle is wilding lately. He is, ain't he? Kittle's routes are razor sharp. But again, Kittle's also benefited from the fact that he doesn't need to block all the time. He just needs to get out there quickly because now McCaffrey is a constant. So now teams, your defense, you go bum rushing the line of scrimmage, you can get killed doing that. Gonzo, we have too many weapons. We have many, many amazing options out there. I don't think there's anyone else better at the moment. We have class, talent, and the best of all, we are a hungry one. That's it. The big red and gold machine is unstoppable. They've always had the nitro. McCaffrey bought the glycerin. It's over. You free up people. I mean, they got to worry about out there. The weapons got to worry about who's going to get the ball today. 38-13. Are we still in the third quarter? Rakim, you know me. I know you. Fam, forget the words to your favorite song. Ooh la la. Fam, Rakim, I started singing 10 minutes ago. There's nothing the Cardinals can do. The defense can actually kick back. Here's another pick, possibly. Don't get a flag, Demo. Demo, good coverage. Don't worry about it. I want him to keep throwing down there because the fact is you need work. Cliff, send him down there again. You guys got to lose. You got to throw deep. Give Nick a chance to get that sack. Come on, Nick. They have to go downfield. They ain't got no choice. So we can continue to say, Nick gets another sack. It's going to be, he's got a whole quarter and 22 seconds. Oh, come on, Nick. D'Amico, can we find a stunt to get him in there? Who's the quarterback now? Is that still Huff? Or Blau? Here comes Nick. Damn it, he got it. Who is this guy? Came out of there like a bullet. That's probably the best thing he can do. Is that Blau? That's not Blau. Blau left. Who's this Jack Rabbit? Christian. Mitchell. Look at the running back weapons. Just obscene. Friggin' scene. And Debo can run back if you running back if you want him to, but you don't need to. In fact, I wish he'd stop. If I got Mason Mitchell, I got the M&Ms. I mean, oh. I mean, you already got Mason and Mitchell, and Mason Mitchell, McCaffrey. TDP can just about forget it this year. He may get some Murr next year. He's not bad though. But you can see your three weapons, and they are badass. All three of them. 49ers did everything they could to build a team with enough depth, quality depth, to stay in the running no matter what happens. Now, years gone by, you could lose the wrong people, we'd be in trouble. No, they can lose people now, and sometimes, you look at a guy like Jordan Mason, the team remains dangerous when he was out there. Mitchell's been gone for how long? We still won 5 in a row. Yeah. Brock gets more than 2 TDs today. Yeah, let me go check on the Cowboys. Oh, Dak. Yo, Dak. Oh, here comes the young Montana, the biggest embarrassment in the Niner Empire. He's going to come in and talk bad about the 49ers quarterback. Montana, why don't you go join some other team, man? You're not a 49er fan. Stop pretending. You can go join them. We ain't going to feel bad about it. Just go join another team where they like to throw the ball deep downfield for every other play. Yeah. I promise you we won't miss you. We will not. In fact, it'll be relief. You and your ridiculous post. My God. Just ridiculous. And stop calling yourself Montana. It's an insult to all of us. Really. Change your name. Or change your name to whatever formerly known as. God. It's pretty out. Josh Johnson in. All right. No. You guys, how do you guys know that already? We're on defense. Unless I missed the last series. No? And one time, why don't you go root for the Eagles? We might see them in the NFC Championship game anyway. Or better yet, be a Cowboy fan. You kind of sound like a Cowboy fan. You be a good Cowboy fan. Yeah, I'm trying to find a place for you because you don't need to be here. We don't need you. What's Nick doing on the side? Nick's probably saying, why ain't I playing? Nick, I'm sorry, Nick. You know what? Look at Nick. Nick's pissed. He's pissed for two reasons why he's not in the game, and also that he can't get that 19th sack. Nick says, I know I can get it. That's all right, Nick. Get him in the playoffs, Nick. Get 3 or 4 in the playoffs, and I'll still consider you a 20. Willis said, I got you, man. Lay down. J-Dub, you can go sit down, too. You're kind of fragile at times, too. Can't make them all sit down, though. We got a whole quarter of football left, though. You know, if Purdy gives the Super Bowl and wins it, I might have to put him up. I've said a Super Bowl quarterback or a Hall of Famer. Yeah. Winning Super Bowl quarterback, that is. Because Purdy wins the Super Bowl, I got a feeling he's going to be around for a while. Because he's eating Kyle Shanahan's offense up. I mean, he really is. I didn't know. I had no idea he was going to pick it up this quick. He is razor sharp. The talk of the offseason is going to be, how did all the scouts or GMs in NFL miss Brock Purdy? That's all they're going to talk about. The movie is going to start getting written, especially if he gets to the Super Bowl. The movie's going to get written. We'll probably see that movie within the next year. Who's going to play the part of Brock Purdy? Some of the people we've seen with pictures. God, it's too bad. This guy, he's just a runner. That's all he does. He just runs. McSorley. And he's not going to throw the ball. Niners, he's not going to throw the ball. Just sit there and wait for him. Giants scored 3 lousy points with 10:20 left in the fourth quarter, so we can forget about the first seed. And the Rams are back on top of the Seahawks, 16-13. This is good. The Rams are going to knock the Hawks out. Maybe. Commanders are choking the Cowboys, and Dak's playing the whole game. He tells me the Cowboys are not, they're trying. They're seriously trying. And they had no business not trying. Demo made a good play. The Cowboys have no business resting and relaxing today. They needed to win to try to see if they had a chance to win the conference. Demo finally got a little man he could kill. Hey, Glenn, I'm glad you pointed it up. I forgot about that. Lamb Chops lost 3 Super Bowls, 2 to the Steelers and 1 to the Patriots. See, Rudy, you put that little nasty stat up on Twitter about the Rams being, ever since the cap era started, have been the most, would you put it, multiple Super Bowls. Rudy, 2 and 3 is not good. Stop. You ain't staying off of Twitter, man. You just set yourself up to be beat to death. You have to be kidding me. And they did. Rudy's been getting Rudy's been getting heat for 24, about 48 hours now. He keeps coming up with things. And then when he gets fact checked, and if there's anything we're going to do to Rudy is fact check him every time he puts something up or says anything. And he just gets butchered. He tried to put out there the most, see what, since 45, Rudy's counting NFL championships. Rudy, going back to 1945, Rudy, NFL championships? How many teams were in the NFL back in 1945? Rudy, come on, man. The Hawks are Green Bay. Gabriel, you know what? It doesn't matter. What you're saying about Green Bay's getting over on some mealy, I'm talking some mushy teams. They can't beat the 49ers. Hawks don't. Actually, I think the Hawks would be a bigger problem than the Green Bay Packers would. Because although the Packers defense has improved, but Rodgers is going down. JJ looking cool as hell. Daisy, you can be an action star, JJ, after you finish doing this. JJ, a huge man kissing that baby like that. WWJD 99. Yeah, because if the Hawks would have made the playoffs, Pete Carroll's going to get Coach of the Year. And you don't want that. I really didn't. They may give it to him anyway. Are we back on offense? You got right. Johnson's in the game. And here goes Jordan Mason. Pick up about maybe 2 or 3. 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I got my starters sitting down. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. Every village needs an idiot. Yeah, we got one, don't we? Aren't the Eagles spanking the Giants? 23-9, 23-0. Commanders are shutting the Cowboys out. Oh, Cowboys. You're going to back into the playoffs, aren't you? I don't see you coming back from this. Fourth quarter, you guys going to score 20. I thought y'all were supposed to be. The Giants are playing now. It's 19-9. There's 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I don't know what's going on there. Broncos are going ahead of the Chargers 30-20, and that's unexpected. I guess Rusty's riding. Well, the Chargers are in the playoffs, aren't they? Look at Mason. Look at Mason. Yeah, Danny, they're not spanking them. They're leading 19-9, though. Man, Packers-Lions games will be exciting, ain't it? Oh, Glenn, I'm glad your correction. Lamb Chops lost 2 to the Steelers and 2 to the Patriots in Super Bowls. Rudy, I can't wait to bring this to you later. I didn't really look up how many Super Bowls you guys have been in. We're punting the ball for the first time in a long time. So, Rudy, please don't bring up the Super Bowl conversation again. Don't do it, Rude. Don't do it, man. Giants are in it? Well, if they can come up with 14 points, it's 19-9. They need 2 touchdowns to make it, but they haven't been scoring touchdowns all day. Rudy's like that Packers fan who said they got 17 Super Bowls. Yeah, Ellis is right. I called last night. We're up 3 scores and got Josh started the fourth quarter. Just like I said, you're right. Oh man, but that's you know what? That's too easy though. Uh, you know what? Wait, wait for this. You know what would be hilarious? Match up 49ers versus Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Get it because they have Trent Baalke. What would that interview? It took me a while to get this team up to speed, but I've always had the capability to build a club. As anybody knows, I'm the guy who first started the San Francisco 49ers in an upward trajectory when I was there. Now, they made the mistake of letting me go, and I've come over here to Jacksonville, and I've assembled another team that can win it all. Now, we're going up against the 49ers, ironically, in the Super Bowl, and I have every intention of making sure that we can secure that win and I get my just revenge for the 49ers having made the mistake of letting me go. Yeah, I actually meant to post something up about that yesterday after they won. Trent went over there and he actually got them in position to win. 49er fans, call Kyle. I want to see 40-plus points. All they got to do is get a field goal. I think you're going to see that, actually. Man. Don't miss Ellison. Don't miss that tackle. Yeah. I'm telling you, you and that Rams fan, be a Rams fan. That's good for you. That'll be good for you. You'd be great as a Rams fan. Jim ever talk to him? Talk him into it. Tell him he needs to switch colors right now and join L.A. And they can sing, I love L.A. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. The Rams had no business being in the Super Bowl last year. That's definitely true. They got away. They escaped. Well, like I said, they got a couple of breaks. That's the way it went. Hey, you know what? Every Super Bowl is like that. The stars have to line up perfectly. It's really hard to it's hard to get to the Super Bowl, let alone win it. And the Rams got everything they needed. They got the right things from they got the game they needed from us in NFC championship game. You got Jimmy G out there throwing with a bad shoulder and a bad hand. You got Krosky dropping passes it probably stop their roll. You got the best left tackle in the game dragging a bad leg. It couldn't get any more convenient than that for the Rams, and they took advantage of it. You're supposed to. So they got it. Okay, we give it to them. And they could beat the Bengals this year. Bengals went and got an offensive line. It's not bad now. Yeah. But like I say, the stars are lined up for the Rams, and they got it. And Montana, but you're a fake Montana because you're not a 49er fan. So, you're just walking around that name masquerading. You're no 49er fan. You may be a QB fan, but 49er fan, forget it. It's with you, it's about the name on the jersey. Nothing to do with the organization. So you can leave. You're not committed. Percent of every radio station is hating on the Niners when they're not announcing the. That's crazy. There are a bunch of haters, all the radio sports stations, ESPN, all. In the off season they do that to us too. They talk about every transaction, what every team's doing. They like to stay on the East Coast teams anyway. And when you do come to the West Coast, they talk about the Rams. See, hey, Montana, see, you can get more, get more love, and refs. They talk about the Rams. They want to talk about the Raiders, but the Raiders are such an embarrassment. Is that Mitchell? Hey, Kyle, don't be running Mitchell, man. Is that Mitchell? Looks like Mitchell. Oh, that's Davis Price. Damn. We don't have a weak link as far as running backs go either, do we? He is playing against second street, but still, he needs more run anyway. Danny Rams have to get the keys from the Chargers if they want in-house. Cowboys. What's going on with the Cowboys? Okay, what's going on with the score here? So it looks like Rams and Seahawks are tied again at 16. Commanders 23-6 over them boys with 10:30 left. Hey, see that? Jim Everett, the great young Montana realist, 49er faithful, one of the Rams house welcoming young Montana, a.k.a. young Stafford. Hey, young Montana, there you go. Oh, welcoming. Jim Everett welcomes you in with open arms. Cut over there. Go. Oh, that's your team. Going forward, you'll be happier. I know you will. We'll be happier, which is more important. Here he comes again. Mr. Fang, 3333, Mr. Fang. Mr. Fang and I go back years and years and years. Mr. Fang, remember those years we were losing our butt every year? Just getting creamed. People don't understand what that's like. Because you still have people saying things, I think they got to be from other teams. I played one Super Bowl for a decade of losses. 10 years of sucking? How would that feel? We've never been 10 years sucking. I mean, if you're never going to be competitive, what is the point? Go root for baseball or something. And you're right, though. It's cool. IDGF, who we face, we got talent. We really do. I mean, it's just, we got an abundance of talent. It's just crazy. Giants score one more time so we can get excited. 3:30 to go in the quarter. 19-9. Do you know, damn, if the Giants were to score real quickly, it's not enough time, though. It'd be 19-16 and a field goal away and a touchdown to win it. Look at this, 49ers downed them on the 3. Mitch, that ball bounced. Did you do that on purpose, Mitch? How do you kick a ball to do that? What's wrong with Christian McCaffrey? Why is he holding himself and trying to get his bend over? He didn't realize he was hurt. He's probably got hurt right there when he grabbed his collar. Christian McCaffrey having another Christian McCaffrey day. See, fam, this is what I'm talking about when I say with McCaffrey, we go to a whole nother level. Because we already had studs. But with the McCaffrey, we're just obscene. The things he can do when he gets the ball. And it pisses young Montana off because the noodle arming bothers him and Harry Chickens. So you guys don't want any more noodle arming. See ya. We're not dragging back for safety. He's getting all pissed off. Most scrimmage yards game, NFL history, 70-plus games. Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, Christian McCaffrey, and Walter Payton. He's ahead of Walter P. Enter the halls of Valhalla, Christian. You are a G-O-D. Oh, God, yes. Best deal that's been made in a long time by any team. God. So I ain't worried about the draft picks. Whatever we get next year, you know, the fact of the matter is now, high-round draft picks are a waste of 49ers right now, maybe a couple of years from now, because you may not make this team. Well, where were the weakest? Ironic that someone called Young Montana knows nothing about the West Coast offense. I know there's a few guys like that. They think if you're not throwing the ball downfield all day, that you're playing. I don't know what they're thinking. They don't understand. The West Coast offense is not about snowing on the defense with all them deep downfield throws. You know, when Kyle was in Atlanta, that offense was designed and engineered for the wide receivers. They still had a short game and a lot of runs. But when you got Julio, yeah, you can go that. You can do that. Julio smokes every defender you got. You work with what you got. You be running stupid plays, you get your butt stupid beat. Ten-game winning streak rolling in the playoffs. This team is terrorizing. Nobody wants to be bothered with this. Is that picked? Gibson, that better not be you. No, that's not Gibson. Who is that? It's a man who does not want to go down. They almost shoved him into the end zone. Ambry Thomas, I thought you were 30. Who is number 30? Womack, is that you? Who was It's George Odom. It's Odom, who I always thought should have got more playing time. But George Odom is a special teams wizard. And I always said, if we have any problems, the safeties, George Odom, his resume says he's a bad boy. Most of you don't realize how we just ended this regular season is absolutely amazing. No, it is. 10 games in a row. We're rolling in with all kind of momentum. I know Raymond Ray, man. Young Montana, man, you piss people off using that name, man. I'm going to put a petition down whether to block you unless you change that name. Because you really bother people with that name, man. Don't be a 49er fan like you, talking like you talk with somebody's name like Montana. It's really irritating. Seriously, bro. You can be anybody. You can keep coming here meddling and bothering people. You don't need to be using that name. God. Harry Chickens, the West Coast offense is not about rolling the ball deep downfield all the time. You got to work with the personnel you got. We're effective doing this. Why we've won 10 games in a row? Why the hell we need to run the offense like you want to run it just because you and Young Montana don't understand? That makes no sense. You do what's effective. You do what your offense does best. We got playmakers. Give them the damn ball. Stop clowning around. Give him the damn ball. That's what he does. God. Some people think making highlight reel throws is how to win a game. You said you play ball. What are you talking about? You're misunderstanding of the whole concept of winning games then. God. Strange. Take what the defense gives you. Take it. Term dink and dunk. Ain't no such thing as dink and dunk. That ball's been thrown into some very tight windows at times, too. Everything he throws is not a check down. Glenn, I read a tweet the 49ers retired for the most interceptions. That's got to be a lie. You know why that's a lie? Garoppolo threw 4 INTs in the time he was out there. Brock's thrown, what, 2? So that, between Garoppolo and Brock, ain't got half as many INTs as Dak Prescott. Glenn, tag me on that tweet. Oh, I can't wait to get a piece of him. I'm going to show him the math. Oh, I'll work on him for an hour and a half. We don't have no INTs this year. Because We dink and dunk. Shit. Or defense. Oh, Robert, you said defense? Okay. I thought you said our offense. Let me go back and read you. Glenn, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. When you said we have, you mean we have as a defense. Okay. I can see that, though. Because, you know, Hufanga, I want to know the total INTs we got this year. We got a lot, actually. J-Dub got involved this year. J-Dub's got to have more INTs this year than he's had his whole career. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I misread. And I wasn't blaming Glenn. I just wanted him to tag me on that tweet because I wanted to find that dude. Say, dude. Let me tell you one thing. Kalia's, she's crying for a hubby. He had a great career. He's awesome. Everybody's got respect for your hubby. I mean, everybody. That's a bad mofo. I wish we would have drafted him instead of. I'm serious, man. I wish we would have drafted J.J. Watt instead of drafting Alden. Because J.J. was serious about the game, man. Alden, I don't know what he was tripping on. This could be Alden. He could have been one of the greatest of all time. But you know what everybody says? One thing that is absolutely true, though? The Cowboy made a lot of that year's success. Was a lot of the reason why Allen had that success that year. The Cowboy was drawing 15 dudes. Even the coaches were coming off the bench to get the Cowboy. Is there anything more iconic than that tackle on Drew Brees? The dude's got the Cowboy by the neck. Cowboy's still coming after Brees, man. If I'm Brees, I wake up every night screaming about that even now. The dude's got Cowboy by the neck. Smith is coming in, and he grabs Brees with one hand, the only hand he had free, and drops Brees to the dirt with a thud. Smith was scary. The Smith brothers in combination were scary. Whew, good Lord. But you had to count for, what we got here? Just running out the clock, 108 going, as we sing, ooh la la. JJ, how does it feel to walk from the gate? He'll cry when he get home. And he's got a right to. What a storied career. And ended up with the Cardinals. Your brother wanted you to play with him in Pittsburgh. You and him in Pittsburgh would have been ridiculous. He didn't want to get in his brother's way. JJ's a good guy. Rams had one job. I looked over the score as soon as you said that. Well, the Rams losing. The Cowboys are. The Commanders just put up another few points. It's 26-6. Cowboys. Michael Irvin. If I was you, I wouldn't show up in front of Stephen A. Smith tomorrow. You come in the first take tomorrow, boy. Stephen A. Smith is gonna be waiting for you and open you at the front door of the facility. ESPN's got a campus like setup, I heard, but man, Stephen A. Smith will meet you out in the parking lot and drive you up to the gate. Can you see Michael Irvin? Stephen A., what you doing, man? I came to pick you up. For what? Because I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to start talking to you about them Cowboys right now. Get in the car. Oh, you know I ain't riding with you, man. Get on out. Go ahead, man. I'll be there in a minute. Boy, I can't wait till first take tomorrow. The Cowboys couldn't even launch an offensive today, and they needed to win the game no matter what they was doing in Philly. They needed to win that game as if they were trying to win the division. And they went in there and laid an egg. You guys wet the bed with a 26-6, didn't even get a touchdown. You got 6 damn points. Sex and Rams, y'all go ahead and play to it. End of regulation, 16-16. Now I know what you mean when you said the Rams had one damn job and they couldn't get it done. Boy, the NFC West. Fam, there's no doubt about who owns the NFC West, is it? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Fam, ooh la la. We did it. We swept the NFC West. Are you serious right now? You realize your team's the best team in the NFC? Probably. Nobody swept the division except us. Take a bow, damn it, and say, ooh la la. Fam, thanks for the contributions tonight. Please subscribe. The party's just getting started. And hit that like. I collect those. And vote no on the young Montana so we can figure out how we can get rid of him. Let's set up. I'll see you in a few minutes to talk about this season 2023. Ooh la la. Oh, Niners! Ooh la la. The real Gunners. What's up, Ronbo? We look ready. Let's go, boys. Ooh la la. See you in a few. It's great to be red and gold.